Hey there, I'm Roxanne Avalon, and today we are going to be starting off the new year with the successes and most importantly the failures of the cars of 2012. We're also going to be telling you which car company was the most dangerous company of last year based on its record-breaking millions of recalls. We also have a car that's jumping into the driverless car game over in Nevada. Also, some random guy in Morocco who decided to weld two Jeep Wranglers together. Yeah, I guess there's not a whole lot going on in Morocco. And finally, a company who is taking it to the courts, not the basketball courts, we're talking like legal courts, because their Sangria Red Ford was blue. Stick around, this is Inside Cars. Now, it's the new year and we're not dead. Okay, seriously, like nothing even happened like the Mayans said. There wasn't even like a little trembling earthquake, nothing. Come on, guys. I have now way too many cans of tuna and bottled water at my house than I know what to do with. Thanks, Mayans. So we're talking about some successes like the Tesla Model S and of course the failures like the Toyota FJ Cruiser and the super fails, like pretty much anything Fisker ever breathed on at all in the world, ever. And of course, now to really discover which car company had the worst year last year, we are turning to a fun little category, recalls. Yep, we're gonna be taking a look at which car company sucked so bad that they actually had to take their cars off the roads. All right, so who actually had the worst track record last year? Drum roll, please. Toyota! Yeah, with a record-breaking 5.3 million recalls. Seriously, that's not even a joke. 5.3 million cars taken off the road. It's actually over a third of all of the recalls last year. That is insane. Yeah, but like, don't go up feeling all bad for TMC. They're like, oh no, my first car was a Toyota. Okay, let's face it, everyone's first car was a Toyota. It's called being born in the 80s, guys. But they were the loser in recalls, but they were kind of the winner in sales with their new Camry selling over 400,000 units last year. So it's kind of like a win-lose situation. Now, the runner-up in most recalls last year is Honda, with an incredible 3.4 million Hondas being pulled off the roads. And of course, let's not forget Ford Motors, who wins the prize for most individual reasons for recalls. Yeah, there was actually 24 individual problems with a Ford last year that made them be recalled. Now, overall, recalls are up 4.5% from last year, which means I guess they just really don't make them like they used to. And we're all in serious danger. Hey, good thing I have so many tuna cans and bottled water left over. Don't forget your flashlights, people. All right, now for all of you loyal fans out there of this wonderful show, Inside Cars, I'm talking to you subscribers. I love you guys. Now, you guys all know that we are huge fans of driverless vehicles. I mean, I think I've personally made my feelings about multitasking while driving pretty clear, so we have some big news. Nevada, after giving Google permission to let them test their driverless cars on their roads, gave another company the go-ahead to unleash its driverless cars on the unsuspecting citizens of the Silver State. I guess it seems like Nevada is legalizing a lot of new stuff these days. Yep, that's right. Audi is now going to be joining the companies on the forefront of driverless cars. Yeah, all three of them. No, but seriously, this car is not even messing around whatsoever. Now, the self-driving research car was developed in conjunction with Stanford University, so I guess we could get all fancy with it and call it an autonomous vehicle, but I'm just gonna call it a driverless car. And also with Volkswagen. Now, they're not messing around because this car actually drove the entire 12.42 miles of Pikes Peak in 27 minutes back in 2010, which means it's already a way better driver than me. Now, reportedly, Audi's prototype is going to be an A7 and have the ability to deal with stop-and-go traffic as well as parking in tight spots, which basically means it's already got a leg up on most drivers here in LA. Speaking of tight spots, awkward, this car is so wide, it makes a Hummer look like a mobile billboard. Seriously, you will not be able to park this thing anywhere. Yeah, check it out. You know what I'm talking about. Now imagine getting stuck behind this douche in traffic. Like, this car has 6 wheels with 2 extra in the middle. It's Like, just ridiculous and over the top. Now, we don't know any other specs and won't know much until our friends over at Xcar let us know how many British cheerleaders we can fit in the back of it. And no, that wouldn't be creepy if you had watched yesterday's episode. Come on, guys, click here, check it out. All right, let's keep talking about crazy people, shall we? Now, there's this unlucky couple in Wisconsin that are suing Ford Motors for the color of their car. Yeah, I guess you can't really blame them. There's not much going on over in Wisconsin these days. But the couple bought a 2010 Ford Escape, and soon after, it spent almost a year in the shop for a faulty transmission. Beware Ford owners. And then after Ford finally got around to replacing the vehicle, the couple was shocked and outraged and dismayed. It was such a mix of emotions to find out that their Sangria Red Ford was now steel blue. Blue steel. Now, Ford is arguing that they are following Wisconsin's lemon law, which says that people should just sit down over a cold glass of lemonade and discuss their problems. No, that's not what it says at all. It actually says that the company has to replace the car with a similar vehicle, not necessarily one of the same color. Bottom line, you need to get over it. So here's the thing, if the couple wins the lawsuit, they're gonna be getting pretty much double the price of what the car actually costs. It's like $25,000. So what do you think? Is it like, my luxury car is the wrong color and my diamond shoes are too tight? Or should they just suck it up and get over it? Let us know what you think. Drop us a comment below, and if we like what you say and it's witty and clever, we might talk about it tomorrow. All right, it's that time again, guys. We are shifting gears, but ever so quietly, because we're talking about the electric and hybrid vehicles today. Now, as promised by the Pedestrian Safety Enhancement Act of 2010, electric and hybrid cars that are going slower than 18 miles an hour need to make some kind of noise, so basically that you don't get run over. My suggestion, a simple horn that goes, "Aah!" Now, most electric and hybrid cars already have some sort of alert system that the driver can activate to let pedestrians know there is actually a vehicle there. And I feel like that's just called honking your horn. But now the NHTSA is going to have an alert system that is going to be on continuously for any electric or hybrid cars that are going to be going slower than 18 miles an hour. Now, they're saying that this is going to prevent over 2,800 pedestrian injuries and save 35 lives. And that sounds like some pretty exact math, if you ask me. So let us know what you think. Is there a better solution to these silent electric and hybrid vehicles on the road, or a better way to prevent pedestrian accidents? Let us know what you think. Drop us a comment below. I'll let you know what I think. I think pedestrians should just look both ways before crossing the street. Problem solved, guys. Anyway, drop us a comment, and of course, if you say something that we like, we will be sure to mention you on tomorrow's show. And speaking of possible accidents, let's go to our distracted driver of the day. Yet again, it's a chick on her phone. Shocker. Seriously, guys, what is your problem? Like, get off the phone. It can wait, guys. Seriously, get off your phone, pay attention to the road, because you might just run me over. Well, that wraps it up for today, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you, of course, comment and like our video, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. And if you already subscribe, make sure you get all your friends and your parents to subscribe too, even if they don't know what YouTube is. You can follow me on Twitter at Roxanne Avalon, and I'll see you next time right here on Inside Cars.